Today we are here to show you some top professional doubles drills. We've brought along Josh Paris, casually ATP 160 in the world doubles player, and he's going to see if we can keep up with him. We are going to take you through three drills that Josh has brought with him to show us. We're very confident they're going to be a doddle. Josh, not so all in sure. A day's work, no?
But the idea is these are all going to be things that you can practice at home, whether it's just you and a partner or if you've got four of you to play some proper doubles.
You sure you guys are ready for this?
Yeah, easy.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so drill number one, what are we looking to achieve here?
So really simple drill, basically to work as a service partner. My partner's the server, I'm the service partner. So I'm looking to just practice my first volley. So off the serve, my partner serves, and off that return, I'm looking to finish the point or at least be in a good position. And pretty simple drill. If you could basically just feed me from a returner's position, really tough positions, and basically that's it, and I just got to deal with it, practice the patterns.
Okay, so how much variation is the feeder? Am I going down the line, am I going high, or am I looking to just keep it always that intercepting cross-court ball?
Lots of variation, because again, we're sort of practicing in the moment, and I need to be able to know, because obviously every return is different, I'm always going to get sort of different shots. So yeah, I'm looking to basically get a different ball, different look every time, and just can I deal with it? Can I be really clinical on it? All
right, perfect. So when you're setting this up at home, like Josh said, make sure the feeder is in a realistic returning position based on the level you're playing at, and then make sure you're giving your player a challenging ball that is actually pushing them forwards. The worst thing that can happen is you just are feeding over easier and easier shots. Sometimes it can be a bit tempting, you want to help your player out, but the whole point of training is you need to make it harder than match play. So I'm going to be absolutely levering these at Josh to try and make it as difficult as possible. See how it goes.
So the next drill Josh is going to show, I think, is more competitive, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of a more realistic gameplay drill. So I'm sort of as a volleyer, I'm going to feed you, who's at the baseline, I'm going to feed you an easy ball. You're going to go pretty hard at me. I'm working on that first neutralizing volley.
So I just crush it straight at you?
You can crush it at me, yeah. It won't be enough to affect me, but I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try and just defend it. If I can get it a little bit deep and put you sort of in trouble, then great. But the goal is not really to do much with it. We're not trying to finish any. We're just trying to block it back and then restart the point, you know?
Cool. And then what, do we keep scoring, then flip over and the other person has a go or something?
Yeah, sure. So basically, the person, it's more about the person who's at the net, who's trying to work on that reactive volley, and then we can switch it around to make it work for you.
All right, let's try it. I'm excited for this one.
Okay, so our third exercise is actually a PH Tennis original, and we have taught it to Josh. The game is called Domination, and the idea is you are trying to dominate your opponents, clues in the name really. So what we are going to do, we are going to play a service game. Josh and Joe are going to join us. Josh is going to have Josh as his doubles partner. Or we both can have Josh as our doubles partner, aren't we? And the aim of the game is to see how many points we can win before the returning team can win 4. So we're going to start on the juice court at love all. If the servers win the point, we play it again. If the returners win the point, we swap over to the ad court and we play the love 15 point, and again we go as many as possible. The aim of the game is to see how many points the serving team can win and whether the returners can figure it out or if they have a breakdown. What we have found in our coaching experience at club level is that players struggle to concentrate and focus and really dominate an opponent. So the hypothesis is that our professional here is not going to let up, and we're going to have an awful time not being able to keep up, and his professionalism and high level of competitiveness is going to keep him switched on, focused, and more relentless than anyone we've played before. Sound about right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's give it a go.
Relentlessly ruthless. I like it.
So there you have it. Josh has been taking us through those 3 doubles, drills, games, exercises. How do we do? Give us a rating out of 10.
I'd give you like a good 7, 8 out of 10.
And Ben like a 5 or 6.
That was good, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
No, I think you guys did well. I think it was competitive, and I think you guys did well.
Excellent, thank you very much. So the key things, the last game we played, as we said, is one of ours. Josh said there are variations that he has done before, but the interesting thing about that is how it highlighted the other stuff that we'd already done.
Yeah.
There was a couple of points where Joe didn't follow the serve, which you can see in one of our previous videos when we talked about doubles.
You'd think after he edited it, he'd have really then been hot on the tip.
Yeah, and then there's obviously
jump in and say, I was admiring Pro Josh's serve. How often do you get to be on a court with a pro tennis player? Enjoy the moment.
But the key thing being is that something like Domination, real world open play, is good fun. It's a good way of making practice a bit more entertaining. It's a good way of testing and sort of honing in on what needs to be done. The other drills, slightly more closed when you have got that shot in mind. So after playing a game like Domination, or even when you finished a proper match, you go, oh, I didn't do X well enough, what drill shall I use? So the key thing is to not over practice, but to make sure you're testing and competing so you are informing what you then get on court and do.
So just one last thing is just in terms of that game is just to try and, if you're trying to practice sort of being ruthless and winning those points, and I think just trying to stick to good patterns is going to be key to being good at that game.
Yes.
You and your partner playing together, you know.
Yeah, it was very notable how much we were having to try to change to deal with what you were doing, whilst you just repetitively did what we couldn't handle.
Exactly.
And actually in that first bit when you were serving and I was putting volleys away, and Josh just said, oh, I know where he volleys now, and just went and stood there, and I was like, God, and then I had to move it and missed.
Yeah.
So even just starting to see those patterns in other players and figuring it, I guess the more you do it, the more you'll see that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So when you play opponents, you'll spot that quicker, make the adjustments quicker, and get that all-important break of serve, right?
Yeah. So yes, professional tennis players are slightly more ruthless and a lot better at tennis than us. What a surprise.
If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it to your friends, leave us any comments. We always love to see the comments you get. A massive thanks to Josh. You can follow Josh on Instagram at
Paris.
So good, he named himself twice. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.
Thanks, guys. I thought that was going to embarrass me on camera.